What is going on, you guys? This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4, and I'm going to be giving you another Defiance 2015 video. So with this video, I'm going to be talking about what you shouldn't be purchasing in the the Defiance store. My bad. So when you go into your menu, you're going to see on the bottom it's a Defiance store. It's going to be the shopping cart, like normally. And then what you have is there's going to be bits. You can purchase bits for pretty much $5 each. You have $49.99 for 6250 bits, $4.99 for 500 bits, and $19.99 for 2300 bits. Now, the things I would highly recommend purchasing in the store would be things like your inventory slots and loadout slots. To me, those two would probably be the most important ones. The reason why the inventory slots, so right now these are featured items, so if you spend 900 bits, basically $9 on this inventory slot, you're going to be getting 90 or 60 slots. So I don't have the bits for it, but here, the details. Yeah, so it says get 60 additional inventory slots for the price of 30. So you're going to be able to get an additional 60 slots, so you'd be looking at an increase to 100 inventory slots, which is really nice. And then for the loadout surplus, you'll be able to get 2 additional loadouts for the price of 1, which is also really nice. So I would highly recommend buying all these in the featured item slots, and then afterwards I would purchase the ones in the top seller. So you get the inventory slots, loadout slots, and ARC keys. Those are the only ones I would ever buy in the stores. Now you can also purchase your costumes and Varus's secret stockpile, but with this I think it gives you, so it says includes 100 pieces of salvage, 25 beryllium cores, and a guaranteed enhancement catalyst. So that would probably be worth it if you have the bits, but if not, I wouldn't really worry about it. It's not like you're missing out on anything anyways, because all that stuff you can farm for pretty easily in the game. Enhancements, I would never buy any of these. So I did test it out to see if you would get purple salvages. You don't. You get the salvage that is for your tier. So if you're, like for me, I'm getting blue salvages, which isn't bad, but it doesn't give you it for all your weapon types. It just gives you it for one random weapon type. So I wouldn't recommend buying any of these enhancements because you can farm 25 salvage pieces pretty fast, to be honest. And then the high weapons mods. So with this, I would purchase the weapon mods only if you have a weapon that you will be using for a long time, and not necessarily just for a weapon that you're going to be using for a long time, but also for once you're at the near max power level. For example, if you're, what a lot of people think is 5,000 or 6,000 is the cap for your power. So maybe if you're around 4,500 or 5,500, that would probably be the best option, or would probably be the best time to get one of these weapon mods, the purple ones. Other than that, I would never really bother getting that, since you can get weapon mods at any siege and wherever. Currency, so ARC keys and beryllium cores are very much needed in the game, but you can farm beryllium cores really easily, not fast, but really easily, and ARC keys you can't. So ARC keys are the only thing that I would say that is truly pay to win, because the only way you can get ARC keys is from the solo campaign, which I think you can only get up to like 7 or 8 of them, and then the other way is from doing your requisitions and acquisitions, but you have to be level 50, and that's once a day. So you're getting 1 key 1 day every day, so you're getting basically 2 keys a day, and that's just, it's not really enough compared to being able to spend a dollar, or being able to spend $5 on the game and purchasing like three keys. And then for the storage, like I said, the inventory slots and ARC key codes are definitely worth it. Boosts. So with the boosts, I wouldn't recommend getting XP boost if you are just starting out. If you're not level 50, I wouldn't recommend getting it. I would only recommend getting the XP boost if you are level 50 and you have no other way of getting XP to level up your classes. because I will tell you right now, it is a very, very long grind. I am leveling up my assassin, and my assassin is only level 8, and I've been playing my assassin for several hours, and it takes a long time to level them up. So I would highly recommend only getting the XP ego boost once you're level 50 and you have all your side quests done, your main quests done, and you are working on another class, not if you're not working on the class. And then the way the XP boosts, or the way the boosters work, is as soon as you purchase it, I'm pretty sure it is applied already automatically to you. So don't purchase it until you know you're ready. And then the next one you have is the ego boost. So the ego boost, or the skill ego boost, this is going to be for your weapon skills. So again, don't purchase it until you're level 50 if you are planning on trying to level up your weapon mastery. But you can also level up your weapon mastery pretty easily just by using your weapon. But this will just increase it by 2 times faster. Reputation ego boost, this increases the amount of reputation you get for your factions. I don't really care for the reputation ego boost, and I never did care back on the original Defiance, because reputation wasn't that hard to level up as well, as long as you did your dailies. But again, you have to be level 50 to make use of it. And the script ego boost, this only increases by 50%. I wouldn't worry about this either, the script ego boost, because script isn't too hard to come by, especially if you get a bunch of shields and grenades that you're not using and you just decide to sell all that. You can sell that. Now, I'm pretty sure if you have the script ego boost and you sell items, it'll also increase the amount of script you get by 50% as well. But I don't think it'll be worth the 400 bits, in my opinion. I don't think any of these boosts are worth the 400 bits. So now for the outfits, you have all these different outfits that you can purchase, but each outfit is basically $9 to $12, and they look all really nice too, which is really cool. But if you are on a budget or whatever, and you're trying to figure out if it's worth it or not, if it gives you a stat increase or anything, then no, it's not worth it. But if you're in it just for the look and the cosmetic look, then yeah, go ahead and purchase it. But just realize you can also get your costumes in the game, not these particular costumes, but you can get costumes in the game. So as long as you're, if you just grind it out, then you can get pretty much any of the same costumes with different colors, or not the same costumes, but your own different type of costumes. Same with the headgear. And then vehicles, you can purchase a vehicle as well. It'll cost you 1800 bits. So to me, it's not really worth it. And you also do get this exact same type of dune buggy. You get this exact same type from doing your main mission as well. You'll be getting a pink version though, and it's really not that bad. I don't use it because I just don't like I don't really like cars on here. But if you're trying to get a vehicle, then again, I would just say farm your pursuits or do your story mission, and then you can unlock the dune buggy. And then you have your service. So for the service, the only thing worth getting here would be the loadout slots. Other than that, I wouldn't worry about getting any of these unless you really want to change your clan name, or you really want to change your character's name, or you really want to change the way your character look. But the thing is, with the characters look, actually I would avoid this one just in general, because you're never gonna really look at your character anyways. You're not gonna look at your character's face because you can't look at your character's face, so I don't think that matters at all. And it's not like someone looks at your characters anyways in detail, like, oh, you got a really big nose, like, yeah, no one's gonna really care. So that one is a huge ripoff. And then you have all your Valor ones, and all the Valor ones. So with Valor, you have to have played the original Defiance, and you have to have spent a certain amount of money on the original Defiance in order to get Valor. Now they're not doing that anymore, so it doesn't matter if you spent $1 million on the original Defiance, you will not be getting a million or a billion Valor or whatever. But everything in here is worth it except for the 10 inventory slots and the loadout slots. I wouldn't purchase neither of these because everything else is a limited thing. Like, it's limited to only Valor plays, except for loadout slot and inventory slot. You can buy those with bits, and that's why I wouldn't worry about buying those at all with Valor, unless you have like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of Valor, and you have the costumes that you want, and the vehicle that you want, and the titles you want. Then sure, go ahead and buy the loadout slots and the inventory slots. Now, I'm not telling you guys what you can and can't buy. I'm just telling you what is worth buying and what isn't worth buying. So if you want to buy everything in the store, go ahead, you can do that. But I'm just letting you know, if you are trying to save up as much money and just look at what is worth buying and what isn't, then hopefully this helped you out. If it did, then let me know down in the comment section. If you have any questions or concerns as well, let me know, and I will try my best to answer them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is All Day Any Day 1 on the PS4. Have a good day, good night, and peace.